It's time for baseball on MLB Network. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alonzo Cochran. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Cue shot here out toward short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, number 30. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and a dive by Moreland. Got him.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Digging in, Bryant Tyner. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
The 1-0 delivery. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Mark Piazza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Saunders will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he got the win. He pitched deep in the ball game, and he only gave up 1 hit. I mean, what else you want from a guy? He's durable, he's strong, he throws strikes. He's going to be fun to watch.
Stepping in, Freddie Clemens. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Freddie Clemens.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 now to Chisenhall. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Lonnie Chisenhall becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. In is Christian Yelich. As he'll back away from a curveball in tight, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Back to the mound and off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now batting, Rob Anderson. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. The big curveball just misses apparently, ball two.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
0-1 pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Now, but the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Settling in now, Zach Wheeler. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. Spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. Ready for another chance? Alonzo Cochran 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins nothing. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And at third base, the Captain America, David Wright. I love the fact that he still has great footwork. The first step may be as good as anybody in the history of the game. He can still catch it, but I love that first step.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Into the windup and the pitch. Michael Saunders is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Bryant Tyner, a bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
3-1. Here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Mark Piazza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
3-2 now.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Anderson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance.
Now pitching for the
Rafael Rivera is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. David Wright will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Before the first pitch, a check at first, just keeping him close. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Saunders is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And the runner back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Eric Sogard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Striding in, Dave Helland. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Ball 2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now in the box, Rafael Rivera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Wheeler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zach Wheeler.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Stepping in now, Alonzo Cochran, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Ready for another shot now. Number 30, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Up next for the Mets.
Digging in, Bryant Tyner, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. In to score, the runner from third. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Popped high in the air. Moreland is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Mark Piazza.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Piazza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 8 and the Marlins nothing. So digging in now, Freddie Clemens back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Piazza has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. On the ground up the middle, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Dribbled to the right side. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. Mets out in front, 8-0. Striding in once again, Rob Anderson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Rob Anderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two and 0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
In now, Zach Wheeler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Swinging a soft liner coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Shortstop, Alonzo Cochran.
Into the box now, Alonzo Cochran, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair. Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Rolled slowly to first. Moreland takes it in, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you can do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in now, Bryant Tyner. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Saunders is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 12-0. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot for Jared Saltalamacchia, number 11 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Hit hard to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Eric Sogard. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Into the box, Dave Helland, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses 2-0.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
To 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's another 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And that's in there for a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 12-1. Vic Black gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yoenis Cespedes.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now. 0-2, here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Mark Piazza.
Ready for another shot now, Mark Piazza. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 55, Rob Anderson.
Ready for another chance? Rob Anderson, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run homer for David Wright. Number 11 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed 1 more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Standing
Jose
in now,
Reyes.
Jose Reyes pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Sogard is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead it 14-1. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Clemens. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. In is Christian Yelich. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Zach Wheeler. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Zach Wheeler.
From the stretch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. This ball's grounded foul. Ground ball right side. Sogard has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Alonzo Cochran.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alonzo Cochran. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Swing and a line drive, but a quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, number 30.
Striding in once again, number 30. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Jared Saltalamacchia is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder
Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause. But I'll take my single.
Second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for Miami, and they remain well behind. Stepping into the box, Bryant Tyner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you love to see it. The 3-0 green light, and the guy executes with a sharp single. Nice job.
Center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yelich ranging back to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. On to first, and they get the double play. Now to the plate, Mark Piazza.
Mark Piazza.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Danny Trevino comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Settling in now, Dave Helland. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Up high. 2-1 now. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Derek Whitlock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Freddie Clemens. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And as you can see, they are way behind. Steve Cishek enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Rob Anderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Pulled softly out toward right. And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Trey Kearney will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 90, Trey Kearney.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Here it comes on 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Mets strand one, but not to fear as they hold a command. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Jerry Blevins.
Now at the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled back. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 30 is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cespedes. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
14-1, the final tally here. The Metropolitans slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Zach Wheeler records his 14th winning decision of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Nate Eovaldi permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next.